All right, today we're going to take a look at the distributive property. So you've definitely seen an expression that looks like this, where you have 3 plus 6 times 2 on the outside of your set of parentheses. So you know that you would typically add 2 plus 3 first, 3 plus 6 first on the inside of the parentheses, and 3 plus 6 would give you 9, and then you would multiply that quantity times 2, and that would give you 18. So you have to remember that the 2 is times everything inside the parentheses. So let's look a little bit harder at an example with some variables. All right, so here we have the same numbers, but this time with the 3, we have a variable. So in the last example, we added everything in the parentheses before we did the multiplication. But here, we don't have like terms. So I can't add the 6 with the 3x because they're not the same thing. So this time I have to do the multiplication first. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 3x, and I'm going to write it down, 2 times 3x, and then I'm going to add to that 2, because remember this 2 is times the whole set of parentheses, everything, 2 times 6. So what do we get when we simplify that? Well, 2 times 3 would give me 6, so I'd have 6x plus 2 times 6 would give me 12. So 6x plus 12 would be my simplified expression. All right, so let's take a look at another example. We have 6 on the outside of the parentheses, and that's multiplied by everything on the inside of these parentheses. And we have two terms. We have 2x and we have a 4. So that would be 6 times 2x and 6 times 4. So 6 times 2x would give us 12x, plus 6 times 4 would give us 24. So our simplified answer would be 12x plus 24. All right, so the examples are getting a little bit harder. This time, start with this portion of the expression. Forget about the plus 6 for now. See if you can pause the video and figure out this portion of the expression. So pause the video and see if you can get that far. All right, so you should have started here. 2 times 3x, and then 2 times 3. And then I'm going to write this plus 6 out here at the end because we have to use it. So 2 times 3x, that gives you 6x, plus 2 times 3 gives me 6, plus 6. So that gives me 6x plus, we have a plus 6 gives me 12. So my final answer, 6x plus 12. So if you got that, nice job. All right, here's another example. Go ahead and try this example on your own, pause the video, and then check it. All right, so after you use the distributive property, 3 times w gave me 3, or negative 3w, and negative 3 times positive 8 would give me negative 24. And I had that plus 7 out here at the end. So now I'm going to be left with negative 3w, and then negative 24 plus 7. So that's going to give me plus a negative, think about it, what's it going to give me? Did you get negative 17? That's what you should have gotten. All right, so here we have 10 plus 8 times negative 6b, that's the letter b, minus 6. Go ahead and hit pause and try it on your own. All right, so your final answer here should be negative 48b minus 38. I first multiplied 8 times negative 6b and got negative 48b, and 8 times negative 6, and that gave me negative 48. 10 plus negative 48 gave me negative 38. If you need more practice, go back and do any of these examples again.